Hi, I don't know. It doesn't look like this is working. I don't think it's going on my Supercharge or mindset page. So I'm just gonna start talking. My name is Kim Mazzella. I'm a life coach. I'm a light docent, and today I want to talk about what happens when you feel unappreciated, which we all do from time to time, or unheard. So I know, especially in relationship, this can happen. I know, especially in relationship with children, this can happen because I have to. And every once in a while, I'll come home and they're teenagers, and I will see 700 dishes in the sink after I'll always tell them to make sure they put their dishes in the dishwasher or clean their dishes or empty the dishwasher if it's full. And with my children, the consequences are easy. I could just punish them. And but with adults, it's not so easy. You can't tell your partner to go to their room. You can't ground them, unfortunately. So what do you do when you come home to dishes and it's your partner and they left them in the sink and you want to pull your hair out? Well, one of the things I've learned is screaming at your partner doesn't get you what you want. It really just doesn't. And often these are the little things that can really destroy a relationship. It's not often the big things. Most people don't leave because of big things. It's little things that add up over time that we don't tend to, that can tend to break a relationship down. So one of the things that's really important to understand is that in relationship, all relationship, the main relationship that you're having is your relationship with you. So what does that mean? In every relationship, there's you that knows you're safe, that knows you're okay, that inner part of you. And when you're in a relationship with someone, everything that you do is about meeting that person and meeting them where they are. Right. So what we can do in relationship is recognize that if we tend to our relationship with ourselves, our relationships with other people tend to are grow and get better. They tend to be less nagging. They tend to be less, you need to do this to make me happy. When we understand that there is no one outside of us that makes us happy, that our happiness is not whether or not that person did the dishes. Now, yes, these things can be very, very frustrating, and I get it. I mean, I absolutely get it. But for the most part, we're not going to leave our partner over the dirty dishes in the sink. This is just not something most of us are willing to do. So when you learn to focus on what really you love about your partner and sort of ignore the things that don't work, your relationship will get better. And that's actually one of the best things that you could do, which sounds like, well, am I giving up? No, I'm not saying you should give up. But one of the things that I do suggest is managing and taking care of your emotional health is your responsibility. Managing and taking care of your joy is your responsibility. No one else is going to make you feel that way. No one else gets to decide. So if you feel unhappy, you cannot blame your partner. But yes, your partner can help or hinder, and not everybody should stay with everybody. But if you want to stay in a relationship, there is a great first step. And that great first step, I would suggest, is to figure out what you appreciate about your partner and write a list. So what, right? Start thinking about what your partner does do, right? Your partner may not clean the dishes in the sink, but your girlfriend or husband or boyfriend or whatever may be the one that mows the lawn without asking, or may be the one that pays the bills without asking. I actually knew a woman that hated going to parties because she did not like she was an introvert. She wasn't really good at small talk. She really didn't love going to parties and having to talk to people when there was a lot of people in the room. She used to say, I love that whenever I go to party with my husband, he takes care of that. He will pave the way so that I feel comfortable in the room. These are the things that we want to really recognize and appreciate. And the more that you spend time in appreciation and the less time in noticing what they don't do, the more time you spend noticing what they do, you'll find yourself so much happier, so much more content in the relationship, because perception is everything. Everything is mindset. So if you decide there's so much my partner does that I appreciate, you might not notice the things that they don't so much. And you know what? You could always clean the dishes in the sink. It will take you 2 minutes, and it's not worth the agita. So, yeah, and I'll get people that will say, but they should be doing it. But we'll talk about that too. I mean, they should be doing it perhaps, but we make assumptions or perceptions, we decide, we take it personally. Maybe the dishes in the sink just aren't that important to that person, but making sure they're loyal to you, making sure they're honest to you, that's what makes them tick. These are the things that you want to consider. Anyway, as always, if you want support or help in your relationship, you can always reach out and set up a call with me. Also, if you like what I have to say, join my group, Supercharge Your Mindset. And as always, please remember, be kind to each other. Life is really short. Have fun in life and love everything. Thanks.